And welcome back. We are running out of time. But luckily enough, I have one of my other guests, my expected guest. A few minutes you'll find out who my next guest is. But of course, don't forget this weekend, it's all about the international drags at Pearl's Airstrip. Got lots of guys coming in on island, and also our very home favorites. They're going to be facing off with their machines, so to speak. So we're moving on at this point in time, and I just want to say a really big thank you again to Sherry and Noel for filling in for a couple minutes. We had a good chat, and we're still hoping we can end the program with some of the images from Sunday's Media Workers Association's fun day. That looked like it was a serious fun day. So I have in studio with me at this point in time a young woman who is graciously doing her thing on the catwalk, and she's got lots more in store. I could tell you that. Keep your ears and your eyes open, because there's going to be lots more coming up for this young lady, and I'm so proud of her right at this point in time. I'd like to say welcome back home and big congratulations. You killed it, girl. You killed it.
Thank you.
How was it?
It was marvelous.
I can tell.
Yes,
I can tell.
It was.
And I think you do an amazing job with social media in just the interactions, ensuring that, you know, every time I put on my gadget and I went to Instagram, I was going to see some new updates and all of that. But first off, tell me a little bit about who made this possible for you, because we know it's not cheap going to Jamaica, and you pretty much had to cover a lot of grounds to get there. I know the team put you up and all that, but you had to cover a lot of different things. So who made this possible for you?
Well, first of all, I have to give thanks to God and to my manager.
Yes.
She sent the application to Miss Romaine Gordon, who is in charge of the Pulse fashion industry over in Jamaica. She sent my application with my pictures and everything about me. And luckily, I was selected to walk Caribbean Fashion Week in Jamaica weekend gone. Yes, and I would like to say thank you so much to my sponsors, because without you I wouldn't have got the opportunity to go to Jamaica and done so well. I'm so proud of myself.
Good girl. Good. You had folks like various business places coming on board, and you know, it really touched me, because me having so much experience with all these different things, you know, writing a letter every now and again and saying, can you help this and that, I was really happy that they supported you, because there are a lot of companies that still don't see, you know, she just want to go to a fashion event, there's no big deal in that, what is that going to do for my company? And I just want to join you and Miss Moore and just say thank you to those companies. They know who they are.
Yes.
Fantastic. You want to mention them?
Yes.
Please do. I think you should.
Well, thank you so much to Anders and Associate, Mr. Denison George. He is attached to the Women Association Inc. He is in America right now. National. I know. I'm trying to remember that list as well. Yes, National Lottery Authority.
Yes.
The Conch. Rosemary Charles.
Joyce Travel. No.
Yes. Astro Travel Agency. Yes. Quite a few, and I don't want to miss you guys.
Don't worry. If you just. So
SpiceIsle.com. Yes. That's Dave George. That's Mr. Denison George brother. I want to say thank you to Tamika Lessie. That's the hairdresser.
Nice.
Again, who is that?
And there's a lot going through your mind right now. You're probably still on that catwalk.
I really apologize, but it's on all over on Facebook and social media. Your name is mentioned. And I want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to go over in Jamaica. It was quite a wonderful experience, and I learned a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm so... Just watching the pictures, I can't believe I did so well.
I know. I'm just watching. I'm like, look at her. I went into Spice Mall this morning, popped into Brighton's, and then these guys with these tablets, they're like, look at that's a Grenada. I'm like,
it's wonderful representing Grenada, and I just can't wait to do so more.
Tell me about arriving. When you got there, and in terms of fittings, I know you had the opportunity to show off, you know, Sonia Noel's designs,
Yeah.
quite a few other
Yeah.
top Caribbean designers. What was that experience like for you in terms of just mobilizing, moving around, doing the fittings? Very exhausting, I know.
Well, that was really, really nice because it's my, well, I should say second, because my first really international was Elite Model Look.
Correct.
And this one was quite different because it was, I had to move around for myself, like call a taxi and get around to the fittings. And it was really long, was from like 9 o'clock to all 6, 7 in
All
the
day,
evening.
yeah.
And we had to try on the different designers' outfits, and it was really, really nice, you know, like working with the different designers. So it was quite a wonderful.
Now, I know the guys, we kind of stole some of those fantastic images we saw on online and obviously on your page, and we want to share with the viewers again because I did make mention of it. Tell me some of your favorite pieces that you showcased.
Well, the white swimsuit.
Yeah, hey, listen, that
Sonia Noel, Gian. That was the other
the tangerine little shorts and the swimsuit.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really cute.
Really, really nice. That was the best for me.
Yeah.
But all of the designers' outfits was really nice.
Yeah.
But
What was it like working with the designers?
it was kind of hectic because they were all about, you know,
Yeah,
they have to get
yeah.
with the other girls with fittings, and it's like so much.
It's
So it's
easy.
like it was rough, but
Yeah.
really it was nice.
All right, so you went there and clearly looking at your images and the video snippets compliments Kareed and her crew. I understand.
Yes, yes.
Complex woman.
Yes.
Hey, good morning. I know they, you know, bless her, they made sure that they
Yes.
captured some really good shots with you and shared it with the rest of the world. Tell me a little bit about, you know, Backstage with the other models. Who did you click with? Was it a competitive sort of environment? How was that experience for you?
Well, I was quite bit maybe to one of the Pulse models, and to me they're trying to compete with each other
Yeah.
because in this industry everybody wants this, so it's like they would try to keep for themselves and try and, you know, watch you and kind of how, but it's all about you. If you know what you want, you would try to get away from
Yep.
you know,
Focus
the
on
bad
what you gotta
guy.
do.
Yes.
Did you get any feedback from whether it's photographers, whether it's, you know, nice and shot? Yeah, I like
I got
that.
feedback from Miss Carter.
Wonderful.
She told me I did really good, and she's going to look at the pictures, and maybe you never know, next year
You
again.
never know. And if you're going out, just carry your bags.
Yes.
Wonderful. Tell me about all the other aspects of, because clearly it's a week, but you've just been there for the fashion show aspect of it. Did you get to meet anyone? Did you get to network? How was that for you?
I met Nick Nelson, who is a top stylist in America. I have pictures with him also.
Yeah, I think I saw a shot or
Yes,
two.
I have. I met Declan, and I met Aria. He's a model.
Good.
Yes, and well, the designers. I have the information, and have to get in contact with them.
Look at you, girl. You look
Yeah.
like a pro. Look at that. And that Declan gentleman, he did mention on Instagram, one of the things that he said, you walk like Naomi Campbell. And I agreed with him because there's one of the clips again that, you know, I saw like, look at Aria go, you know. You're looking at yourself right now.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind?
Oh my gosh, it's
You want to cry?
it's
Me too.
it's amazing.
It's so amazing. Girl, let me tell you, you so deserve it. And I always say, you know, I remember you so shy back in 2011. And you're there and you're like, am I doing this right? What are they going to say? And, you know, and you are clearly holding your own. And I think that's a big, big accomplishment for you, Aria. Tell me about these images right here. This image, sorry.
Well, this is from Jan Jackson. She's a designer from Jamaica.
Nice.
And her section is the Vain Glory. And for all the different swimsuit that we wore, she have different names.
Right.
Yes, so she just wanted us to just pose and
just have fun. Yeah.
that was Backstage, actually.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
Clearly, this is very exhausting, and you know I'm going to ask you because this, to me, this is the beginning of your journey, and people might think this might be too soon for me to ask you, but I think this walking the the runway at a Pulse event and a Caribbean fashion event, one of the biggest Caribbean fashion weeks in the Caribbean. How would you describe your experience, and what advice would you give to other young girls here who are looking at this saying, oh my God, I would love to do this?
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, modeling is not easy. It's a beautiful profession. It's just like, okay, going and study doctor or whatever. But the experience, I must say, it was really, really, really nice. I learned a lot because it's not just going and walk in designer outfits. You have to network. You have to keep up with yourself. Don't forget yourself. And it was just
like the Americans would say, so real. Yes, it was really good. I caught that image of you then. I know there are quite a few local designers who kind of did that little thing to outfit you as well.
I must mention them. Thank you so much to the 3 designers here in Grenada. Silhouette by Misha Latouche, Kim Francis, and Zarakan Fashion. I wore their clothes in Jamaica while I'm going to fit-ins. I took pictures. I give her their business cards. I got a lot of feedbacks, especially from Romaine. She said that maybe Kim should come next year.
See, hey Kim. Hey. Wonderful. What's next for you? I know you kind of ran out from school today, from class. Not she did not ditch class, folks, to come here, okay? But what's next for you?
Well, looking to go to a fashion week in New York. Well, National Queen Show. And you just never know, somebody might call me.
Girl, you never know, girl. I know. Is this a different Aria or what? Aria who really is hungry and she wants it because you got a taste of it and you know. It's really good stuff. It's good stuff and you got to stick at it. Before we run out of time, preparation. How did you prepare? I know I can tell you've toned down a little bit more, but you look fantastic in the images. So you've been doing what you've got to do, eat right, that kind of thing. How did you prepare to keep your body in check?
Well, you have to be on a diet, not starve yourself, be on control your eating, exercise often, and drink plenty water. Yes, and to me, maybe I'm just natural.
There you go. Yeah, you are. And I think a lot of people are commenting on, your skin tone. And I think this is one of the things that really stood out for you at the Elite Search as well. A lot of people are like, wow, nice skin tone, nice and dark and everything. Who would you love to walk the catwalk with?
Naomi Campbell, Alik, again, Maria, quite a few, but
I could just imagine. What made you, and I have to ask you this one, what made you change the look of the hair? Because I thought that was brilliant. It just, it didn't look too, you didn't put the extensions and all of that. What made you want to go all natural?
I wanted to be different from the others. All the girls were with weave and the street and the hair. I just want to go natural now and rock that natural look and be extraordinary.
Good girl. Any dreams of fashion magazine shoots, all of that good stuff? Oh, that's the next thing we have to talk about, because you just came out also fresh out of Face of Grenada. How was that for you?
It was quite well. I came second. The experience was well. Well, I was expecting to win, but not everybody could win. And congratulations to Rihanna Warren. You did quite well also, and it was Face of Grenada was really good. We had to do the photo shoot, so it was
good. Anything coming up as a result of placing second for that show? Is there anything for you in store? No, not really. Okay, but I know the future is bright for you, Aria. I know National Queen Show is coming up. I know that's going to be quite exciting. I know you're going to be at home on stage, and I know it's going to be quite an exciting one. In terms of academics now, I know you're at TAMCC. When are you?
I'm finishing next year.
Good.
And I'm pursuing an associate degree in social work, so it's not only modeling.
Good girl. You have to keep the balance. You got to keep the balance. So I know I've just got the cue. We've got down to 2 minutes, so we're running out of time. Finally, tell me, if you get selected, and I know this one's going to be a lot of work. This is going to be a lot of work, my girl. But
Yeah.
let me tell you, dreams, they come true. But if you were to be selected to walk at the New York Fashion Week, woo, what would that mean to you?
Oh my God. It's for me.
It's like,
It's like you're the prime minister. It's like it's gonna be really, really good. I'll be like, oh, but I wouldn't forget myself. I wouldn't forget where I come from.
Very important.
That's one thing. I wouldn't forget where I come from. I would just feel good because I want to go so far in this, and I want to put my country name out there, and myself. So
wonderful. I think this is the beginning for you, and all you need to do now is keep networking, keep doing your research, find out what you got to do in order to get there. Clearly it's not going to be an easy road, but it's a road you could travel. You've traveled some roads, girl, and I know you can travel that road. You'd like to say good morning to anyone at this point in time before we run out of time fully? I know you've made mention of a couple folks already. Anything else you'd like to say?
I'm gonna say good morning to my manager, Miss Annette Moore, to all my sponsors. If you guys are listening and watching, thank you so much for making this opportunity a valuable one for me. To my family, to my supporters, my friends, and to everyone who encouraged me to go forward in my career. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Look at you. Supermodel in the making. Supermodel in the making.